Hey, it's Josh, and today we are going to talk about extended warranties for the INEOS Grenadier and service plans that I didn't know existed, and maybe you don't know either. So I thought I would share this and just kind of let you know that it exists. Now, the first thing I noticed, because I was at the dealer and they were telling me that they now certified Grenadiers as pre-owned, so the typical certified pre-owned, but also you can buy extended warranties, and it's called Certified by INEOS, and there's two flavors, and you can have one or both. The first one is called Certified by INEOS, and what that does is extend your factory warranty from 5 years to 6. And so it's pretty straightforward in what it offers. It just basically extends it another year, and it's factory warranty, as opposed to the second product, which is called Certified by INEOS Plus, which is another 2-year extension, but it is not completely the same as the factory warranty, and it has certain exclusions. But the exclusions are mostly consumables, battery, belts, brake pads, things that you would expect not to be included in a factory warranty anyway. So you can actually get the Certified by INEOS, making it from 5 to 6 years, and then get the Certified by INEOS Plus, adding 2 more years. So you can get up to 8 years on your warranty for your Grenadier. And for people that are thinking long term, that might be something to consider. Now, my experience with extended warranties is I don't buy them until my regular warranty is just about to expire. And you can, as long as your car is in warranty, you can usually buy that extended warranty. The only difference is 2025 prices may be different than 2030 prices, because 5 years from now it's going to cost more, but it's probably going to be the same coverage. That's the biggest difference, because if you don't know if you're keeping your car, sometimes it's not worth it to buy a warranty that you don't know if you're going to use. But I have had an instance where I was keeping cars and they had a lot of technical stuff in them, and I went ahead and bought an extended warranty, and it, sometimes it paid and sometimes it didn't pay out. So just keep that in mind. It's not something that you have to do the day you sign for your Grenadier, because I think that's the only mistake that people make, is they feel like they need to do all this stuff the day that they get their car, and that's how the finance managers want you to think. So these are things that you can consider, but I'm pretty sure that if you investigate them, you don't have to buy them the day that you buy your Grenadier. So the next thing that they offer are some various protections or gap. Like now, INEOS Gap is just basically gap insurance, and those are for people who you can, if you're financing or you're leasing, you may have a gap in value if you totaled your Grenadier, and it's up to you whether you personally believe in gap insurance or if your lender requires it or so forth. But this is one offering of it, and so that's something that you might consider. And that's going to be offered that's more likely something you buy at the time that you buy your Grenadier, because you can't say, oops, I totaled my Grenadier, I need insurance. So the other one is INEOS Lease Protect. And what that does is that's more about when you turn your Grenadier back in, if you got little dings or if you have a missing key. There's a few different things that it covers, and it's, covers things that you may experience if you take your Grenadier out in the wild. So it could be worth considering, but because leases, they care about what the car looks like when it comes back to them, and they'll measure scratches and charge you if it's more than a certain number of millimeters and so forth. So something to consider, but apparently it's available. So just be aware of that. The next one is the INEOS Protection Pack. And what that is, let me find my little sheet on it. Protection Pack. It covers tires and wheels, cosmetic wheel damage, paintless dent repair, windshield repair, and the maximum with key replacement, because they have 2 flavors on offer, includes key replacement. Now, if you're the kind of person that loses a key, some people have reported that they've spent up to $1,200 to buy a new Grenadier key that they lost. And it's a shame and it's a crime, but it is what it costs, because there's coding and all kinds of drama involved in getting an actual key replaced nowadays, even with these simple little flip keys. So something for you to consider. But that's something that you can purchase, and that would be probably something you get when you get your car, as opposed to over time, because you can't go and do damage to your car and then say, oh, I need to buy that insurance. But that's the INEOS Protection Pack. Then there is the last one, prepaid maintenance. Let's talk about prepaid maintenance. Now, sometimes it's a sucker's bet, sometimes it's a sure thing, and all this is prepaying your first 5 maintenance services. I didn't know this existed. My dealer never offered it to me, and I don't know if you do the math how it works out, because each year there's a little bit different kind of work that gets done, whether it's oil and filter, whether it's brake fluid, and I don't know if this covers brakes, for example, because in the course of 5 years you're probably going to need brakes. I don't know what kind of prepaid maintenance this covers. The information that they have on their website is pretty light, and it doesn't really explain what it's not including. So something to investigate if you like the assurance of having everything prepaid, but tread lightly, because you want to make sure that everything that you need covered is covered, and not just the basics, because otherwise you can do the math and say, okay, if I'm prepaying for 5 services, what is it? You can do the math. So anyway, those are all provided by this company called Presidium, and they're based in Scottsdale, Arizona. This one says Mount Vernon, Washington. So I've seen a couple of different addresses listed for this company, but you might want to do a little deep dive on them to find out how well they pay claims, or if it's all handled through your Grenadier dealer, because likely if you're buying a product that's labeled Grenadier and it's sold by INEOS as a Grenadier product, then you probably expect that it will be administered directly at your dealer, and that you take your car into your dealer and they deal with the warranty claims and so forth. So something to investigate before you sign on the dotted line. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting, and that I'd just do a quick share, and I'll leave a link to this website in the description down below, and you can just have a look and see what you might want to talk to your dealer about, because I assume this is only available in America. Not 100% sure what they offer in other countries, and they may have something similar, but I didn't even know that this existed until the certified pre-owned got pointed out to me by my service manager. So anyway, that's it for today. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later.